Hey everyone, welcome to Bricks and Sprues. Tonight we're going to be adding a light kit to our Captain Jack Sparrow, which we finished last week. So let's see who we got out here. We'll stop by. Oh, 8 o'clock this morning. Said, hey, hope he'll be asleep by then. And Helen's here saying hello. Jello nerds. Hey Tim, how we doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, buckle up guys. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Yeah, they don't have the directions up yet for adding them as you go yet though. From last time I looked, Tim, it's completely set of different instructions apparently. So I double check on that. And Dawn is here. How we doing, Dawn? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. So last week you saw me finish this. This week you get to start seeing me tear it apart. Got to take stuff apart so we can start adding the Light My Bricks light kit. And this little box here contains all the lights. Hey, Stephen Haynes. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. They come in a nice little handy box that might just keep for storing some stuff in. It's got a pretty solid construction. Nice thick cardboard. But yeah, just slides in there nicely. So might keep that for doing some stuff. And then we got, of course, got 6 packs of lights. Doubt I'll get through all of them tonight, but we're going to see where we start at. And Trent's here. Hey, Trent. Thanks for stopping in. And Helen's just telling me not to throw any of them in the trash then if I want to keep them. Because if I do that, she will throw them away. So, very detailed instructions. It's 252 pages. I am going to show you. The thing is with these, they go one little step at a time. Like here, the first pages, they show you highlight and around with red what piece they're wanting you to remove. Then the next page, they show you removing it. So it's just one of those things. It's nice, very detailed, but as we go along, we'll start getting things done. So I'm not going to leave the directions up, but I will start removing stuff based on what they want. I do need to find the middle where I need to break this at. Well, I know this is coming off, so I'm going to remove that right now. Don't totally agree with the order of the steps that they have you removing stuff in. I just think certain things can be done beforehand. What do we got? Yeah, removing that. I did already remove the top of the... See, now they have me coming in and removing the sails. The masts and the sails. So let's get you up. Oop. Let me get this off of here. If you can't see what I'm doing. Get that sail out of the way. Yeah, got that. Want the bowsprit removed. So we will remove that. I'll break the hull in half here in a little bit. Be easier without the sails being on. So the first few, quite a few steps tearing stuff off of this one just to get ready to start removing stuff. All right, so we will get rid of the foremast. Since we don't need him until later. Today. Get back on there. They want this whole piece removed. On both sides. And don't know how much I'll get to. Removing stuff. Keep those separate. And where did I put that? The little helper tool to get stuff removed. That. Remove them on both sides. Move that barrel out of the way. Oop. Off we go. Then you hope you remember how to put everything back. And the center one comes up as well. And we remove that piece. And as I said, there's a lot of tearing stuff apart. So let's see. Yep, there we go. And I don't know if I need to remove this, but I am removing the mizzen mast. Just makes sense to me. So we shall see. Get that out of the way. So I can get that off. We'll turn the ship around. Let's see. And let me get this side off and I'll catch up on chat here. Quick. Everyone's saying hi, and Jody's here. Shiver me timbers. I just got me timbers shivered. Good evening, mateys. How we doing, Jody? Good to see ya. Tim says he loaded the instructions by searching the web and downloaded them onto his laptop. Well, if you go out to Light My Bricks website, I only see where the build after light after build are available. The other ones I haven't found yet, but I've already built it, so I don't need to build as you go. And Mary is here. Hey, Mary. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Jody saying hi, and everyone's saying hi to Jody and Mary. And Jody asking, curious if it's 2 L's or 1 L for Helen. It's 1 L. And Helen said, yes, Jody, your wife was right again. And Jody said, as always. And yes, I did roll out the barrel. And that's what disk confusions are for. From Tim. Yeah, I don't need any more disk confusion. Enough of that's going on at work. That nasty 4-letter word. And I do have to break the hull apart. Because it will be part when you put the light kit on. It will be where the power, the strip for the power comes out, because these are flat cables. And amazing, I didn't lose too much. Woo! Sorry, Dawn. I know that 4-letter word is a bad word. And let's see. Oh, all this side comes off. If I can do it in one. Let's see. Come on. Release yourself. Come on. Let go. That piece did not want to let go. And we'll turn the ship around and get the other side off. Hopefully I can get, we'll see what we get done. Not sure, being this is the first time for me doing a LEGO light kit. So we will see what happens. Just have to. There. Let me get this out of here. Maybe. That was right there. Get this side back together, hopefully. That way I got it all in one piece and I don't have to try to remember how everything goes later on. All right. So, oh, got to take off that piece. That one. That goes one row in. There we go. Make sure the cannons are turned out, because we will be removing the barrels. Get rid of all the candle lights in the captain's quarters. Yeah, I know some of them, they got them in different parts, but oop. They have you doing port and starboard in different directions, but knowing they have to come off, I'm taking them off now. So now we're ready to start with bag one. It looks like we're ready to start adding lights. There they are. Lights are in paper bags, not plastic. The only drawback to those, you can't see inside if everything's out or not. Extra candle, because we got to change the pieces out for the candles. So, let's see what we got here. FLX TPB 15. Everything's got little labels on them. Lights and everything. With, I know it's probably hard to see, but each thing's bundled with a little tag. So here. One nice thing about these kits for parts that come said they should. There we go. Should just tear off pretty easy. Not really, but they do tear off. So with this light kit, because it's a ribbon cable and really thin ribbon cable, you're supposed to be able to fit it in between the studs on the bricks and put them back together very snugly. And these cables are supposed to be fairly invincible. But like this one here is like a quick disconnect because the captain's quarters comes off. There's another piece here that'll mount on top of this, which will actually provide light into the captain's quarters or wherever. I'm not exactly sure where it goes. yet. Once we get to the directions, I will, but there are pieces that from the kit that will not be used with the light kit. They provide extra pieces, which is kind of nice. So that guy mounts right there. Oop. Feed your directions. I need to feed the cable down. This way. So we'll feed you off to the side, which we've done. Now we're going to redo all the candles. It says we'll do 2 on this side. Not sure if the other stuff's in a bag. So, like the directions here, they tell you to pull the individual flame off. And then the part that's supposed to be the wax. Don't know why, just pull the wax part off the base. Let me slide this up so we can see better. So we need ARF WW15, which is this guy. That one peeled off easier than the other one did. Don't know. Kit's up here. Come on. The rest of the sticker doesn't want to come off. So, according to this little LED, I don't know if you can see that. That's the back. There's a little piece that juts out that will sit right in the center hole here. And then we take one of the white pieces from the light kit and put it down right over. So there's that. And a flame. Okay, that's why they tell you to pull the flame off. You need the flame to go on the candle. So I'll do that one more time. Because for the port side, they tell you to do it for 2 lights. Make sure I get the right light again. It's ARF WW15. Go. Of course, it won't come off it won't come off my fingers. I'll get that off here shortly. Put the what is supposed to represent the candle stick. Actual wax part of the candle. Put the flame back in. Let me get, these stickers are going to drive me nuts seeing them stuck on my thumb, so bear with me while I pull those off. All right. So what do we have in chat here? Tim says battle damage as I was pulling it apart. And he says you'll find out that after the lights are installed on the cannons, the hatch covers don't close flat. We'll see about that, but oh well. Tim says only time will tell. Oh, so you've actually started adding some. Yes, some of the labels are a pain in the butt. And Alec is here. Hey, Alec. Thanks for stopping in. And Todd's here. How we doing, Todd? Glad you could stop by. And everyone's saying hi to Alec and Todd. So, and Alex says he's applied to Dick's Sporting Goods. Even though he said he was using the, trying to use the appropriate name. These stupid little stickers. All over the place. All right, so they show that guy. Come on. That way. There's that. And this guy goes right there. It's the cable coming out that way. And now, 3 of the cannon barrels. Put you back since you go on the starboard side. Take the ends of the barrels off. ARG CW 15. And these are similar to the lights that were used in the candles, but they're not exactly the same. Just similar. They have the protrusion at the back of the LED. So you want to make sure that the correct side is pointing outward. You want the yellow side pointing towards the front of the barrel, and then the black with the silver prongs pointing back towards the main body of the cannon. So here they show that you should bend the come on. Right at the end of the light. Yeah, they're going to extend the barrels just a little bit because you're adding orange piece. Looks right. And the cannon muzzle goes on. Got to do that 3 times. Everyone's saying hi to Todd and Alec. And Todd says Alec is going to work at Dick's. Helen says he likes those. So, come on. Get your little butt off part so I can peel the rest of the sticker off. And watch it stick to my fingers. And we'll bend the cable right at the edge of the light. And doesn't really matter. Drop it down in. Get the muzzle put back on that one. Okay. Whew. Make sure I put the right one. Numbers are fairly close to each other. Before I got too far along, make sure I had the right one. And my fat fingers don't want to grab these little slivers of stickers that were on there. Do that one more time. Do I need, I don't know how long. Don't want it too far down in the barrel that the light, I don't have enough cable to get to where I need to go. Shouldn't be too bad, but want to make sure. Alrighty, that one appears to have pushed inside. And now I need to get the cannon out. If I can. Come on. Let's see, can I get it on these ones without... They don't make this easy. No, I shouldn't have to, but I am doing it this way. Because the piece wants to keep pushing back, and I really can't stop it. Now I know. Nope, I missed it. Got it. Rudder. The post for the rudder is under there, and you had to be careful to make sure it got aligned right. Which it is now. I just need to get everything in place. Back again, because why are you doing this? Oh, there we go. That's why. Sit down. Yep, good. We're down. Little extra work, but little extra. So this is where all your cables plug into. The two outside ones are for power. Sorry, the two outside ones are for power. And all your lights will go in the center ones. And it does not matter which one you put them in. It's all good. You can plug wherever in the line. And that goes up under here. Like so. So that plug mounted up right up under here. Nice and flush. So we will be plugging lights into that. Don't lose that. So let's see. So this the wire from this little quick disconnect goes into the power module part. I don't think it matters if it's up or down. We will plug that in there. Then the two candles. He gets kind of routed down like that. Something will cover that eventually. So we will put him in slot 2. Candle we will put in third slot, and the most aft cannon we'll plug in there. All right, so this gentle ARWW15 see what he is for. I may have to put the mast back on, but the mizzen mast, don't know. We shall see. That's that. Oh no, okay. That goes under here. Nice. That ends up being the light. And I need it to come out the other way. Need it to come out the other way. And that's the light to light up the little bar. So that come on, there we go. Need you to cooperate. There. You plug you into the closest one. Work our way back. With the other two cannons. And all right. So this is a power jumper cable, which will take power from one of the block that I put on this side and provide it to the block that'll get mounted on the starboard side. As soon as I get this piece done, I'll catch up on comments. I need to feed him all the way through to the other side. And get a pair of tweezers so I can grab it and bring him out over here. Where eventually we'll have another power block like this one right there over here. Oh, they want me to put the side back on, which I will do. I will need to figure out how to get all these wires in here and out of the way. Now I see where doing this as you build might be easier. This makes you do a little bit more work. Come on. So that should be okay. That should be okay. That one should be okay. This guy, we will get down. No, go back. You stay back that way. There we go. That stays back that way. That guy. We shall see. Let me grab. This way. This will make it easier. Get up here. No, get up here. These are going to be fun to get back in. They shouldn't have come out to begin with. Doing a little bit more extra than I really need to. Hopefully this will help. There we go. I got it. I got it. Now I need to do the same with this guy. And you little booger. Come on. Get up here. That does not want to come out. But I will get it one way or the other. Giving me headaches. Giving me headaches. So if I put you there, can I get this under there? Come on. Ooh, what a frustrating piece. I did this to myself, of course. Because the sides, I should have just popped off the little notch here. Instead, I took that whole piece off, which I should not have done. And I've caused myself a headache right now. Understand why? Why? Come on. There we go. I got it. Yay. And now I'm breaking the front of the ship. Trying to get pieces back where they belong. There's the light. Now I got it. Frustration setting in. All because I was a dummy. There we go. Now I have it. Maybe. Nope. I did. Note to self. Make sure you read the directions. You down there. As well as you. I think. Hopefully it'll go down in there. And stay. Fiddly stuff. Fiddly stuff. Get this guy in there. He does not want to stay. So we will let him route that way. Now, get this side put back on. And that's probably due to the wiring. It's a little. You don't want to close all the way anyway. Let's see what we got in here. Why is this guy being a booger? No, nothing there. All right, so that looks like that's working. Let's see who we got here. Let me catch up. Oh, crap. I got a whole crap ton of stuff. And Donnie's here. Hey, Donnie, how we doing? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Glad you could join us. And Buck is here. How's Buck doing tonight? And Howard's here. How we doing, Howard? Yeah, Howard trying to sneak out. Yeah, and Howard says he doesn't want to tear his apart. And everyone giving Alec a bunch of crap. Yeah, Donnie says, calm down. Just think how cool the lights were going to look. True. Very true. So, all right. Let's see. Now, I'm talking about Jordan and other stuff, which I am going to bypass on. So, while I have this, before I start adding the lights, I am going to get these pieces in here where they belong without all the wires being in the way. Hopefully I'll have an easier time. As of right now, no. Why would I have that? Don't want to make it easy on ourselves. That one went in easy. Nope. Excuse me. Ah. It's a little easier, but not much without all the wires in the way. There we go. This one, it's pretty easy in and of itself. All right, so now bag 2. based on the way I'm going right now, this will probably be the last one. And double check your bag, make sure you get everything out. Thought I had lost a piece, but I had left it in the bag. Actually, I am going to stick this piece up in here now. Maybe. There we go. All right. So this one will hook up to the power. It's done. We will now get our candles ready. So I'm going to have lots of spare pieces after this is done. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, holy crap, guys. Killing me. Oh, let's see. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Where the hell did I leave off? Talking about Canadians, always with them. Talking about pictures. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I did. I thought I lost a piece, but thanks to Helen, she found it. And Howard wants Buck to hold his model. Yes, Donnie, you guys have been chatting a bit. I look up and it's like, holy crap. So, what do I need for the lights here? Yeah, I got all that taken apart. This comes off though. On this side. And those two pieces. I don't need my croissant at the moment. Or the fish in the barrel. Actually, piece comes off as well. Now, time to make the lights. The candle lights. ARF W15. I need 3 of these, so I'll get them all out at once. Come on. And one more. Alrighty, let's start building candles. One. Again. Oop. I will get to your comment here in a second, Todd. Let me finish this up. Todd is asking, what are your thoughts on the light kit so far? Well, so far, I like it. I need to figure out do a little bit better job of looking at the directions. I hurt myself on the sides here with the getting those little brackets there off along with the sides of the hull. Those, I forgot about those and I pulled those all off. Whereas I should have just detached them from here, and it would have been a heck of a lot easier. Directions for the lights are very detailed, which is nice. They are very descriptive. See those? Lots of pages. Like I said, there's 252 pages, and they highlight the piece you're supposed to detach, then they show it detached in the next photo, and so on. It's very, like I said, very detailed. So not bad so far. I want to try the Willy Wonka one and see how they are doing it as you build. So hopefully it's a little better. So this has to come down here. That goes there. Get in there. Keep that at the bottom of the barrel. No gap, which is nice because these cables are so thin. Yep, that feeds down. So the cables are very well hidden. Put my croissant back on the table. And these. Actually, this way. That one. Excuse me. Don't want to piss off the Germans. And now the 3 cannon barrels. Two, 3. ARGCW, I need 3 of those. Since we're doing 3 cannon barrels. So, make sure. Come here. Come on, get on there. Very snug fit. Very snug fit getting that in there with that little flat ribbon cable. But as I said, good thing I read the labels. I almost ripped the tag off the wrong one. Was not ready for that one yet. Again, bend the wire right at the light. Feed it down. It's nice to learn the trick of easiest way to do these once you get moving along. Is on there. Yay. So we'll put that back on. And that back on. Now, since these Oop. Oh, stupid thing does want to push back. So how can I keep that from happening? There we go. Little redneck ingenuity. Is that? Just had to be able to hold the little nub out there so it doesn't push back in on the cannon when you're pushing the barrels on. Alright, so now you put you there. It's this guy. Take you and put you there. This guy. Come on. Tight spaces and fat fingers don't work. Someone says they do, they're wrong. Let me get you up there. You get back there. Get this one straight back. Come on. And we'll do the same with you. Get you fed back in there. Out of the way. This one should be able to go right there. Hopefully. Hopefully. Some of you guys there. And now let's get this put on. I think I'm ready for that. Hold on, let me double check. I may not be. No, I am not. This. Get up the way they want. There. because I have a very little cable that's going to go from here up to here somewhere. B5. This guy is what I'm guessing. Now, this is all power. Okay. One. View. There. The other. That was one of them bugger tags. Did not want to rip. And this guy will go here. He all right. And that little power booger. Turn this up. Mounted right in here. So that'll stay there. One of those. What are we doing here? There's that. And you come up this way. Let me get the mast. Let me get the mizzen mast. That will go up through here. Feed here, there. that works there. Go there. Like so. Now we put the sides back on. Get these all squared away, hopefully. Get under there. Get under there. Stay there. Let me see how they have that back wire routed. Go. I think we're good there. And then this. Feel like I'm missing a couple pieces. What happened to them? Feel like I'm missing the rods that go there. Which I am. Where did they go? Because I don't recall pulling them off. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Feel like I'm missing, yes, I'm missing two blacks over here, but grays should be okay. And they're not here, they're not there. So we're gonna go with gray ones. Not you. Here they are. Because I got the wrong side, big dummy. Turn this puppy around. What? I am going to do something a little different than what they called for here. Maybe. Let me see if I can get this down. Much better looking. Didn't like how that wire was looking there, so I just moved it slightly so it's a little bit more hidden. And with that, I am gonna call it quits. I'll get the front put back together because the next step will be the captain's quarter, getting the lanterns on the captain's quarters at least done. But I will hold off on that. I don't know about testing these yet because they don't show you hooking the power supply up yet. Get the let me figure this out. You go there. Got that. That. Too far back. Oh, come on, get on there. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Do it this way. So this has to go right there. Sorry for being off camera. Trying to get the bow resituated. It's only like the 4th time I've knocked it off. And about the 5th time I've broken this off. Here we go. All right. Take your time and do this right. There we go. You go on there. All right. So, what we've got done tonight, after I've destroyed half the ship, repaired the bow, because I knocked that off like a big dummy. So, we've got the lights added for the 3 rear cannons on both sides, port and starboard. Still have 5 on each side to do. That'll come probably next week. Got the candles wired. The detachable piece for the quick disconnect, for which will probably run the power back to the lanterns at the back of the poop deck above the captain's quarters. And what else? Got the light above the little bar here, just below the ship's wheel, where the grog is stored. Got the power cable ready to go up the mizzen mast for lights that go up on the sail. And got the power supply to supply power to the middle of the ship. Not sure where it actually goes yet. We'll find that out further in the directions. So, with that being said, let's see what we got. Some stuff here in the chat. Everyone's saying good night. Let's see. Buck's redoing his shop, so he's saying everything's a mess right now. Howard wants to know, did he say he's making a wooden cake on stream? And Buck says he's very skilled. And Buck saying, you have a good one too, Mrs. Nerd. Buck, yes, you do talk a lot. And who'd you knock off, Dawn? I don't have YouTube running, so I don't know who's got what numbers. And Donnie says, hey, I resemble that remark to Helen. Buck tells me, yes, stay on camera. Working off camera is his job. Well, I learned from you, Buck. I guess I need to quit watching you. Howard says, camera. I got an alien camera. It does plus 15 damage to aliens, 20 if I use the flash. And Buck saying, no, Howard, do not flash us. And see, Alex says, no, God, please, no, don't flash us, LOL. And Howard says, dang, more alien poop on deck. Thank you, Alec. Howard says, what I saw. Wait, I saw this. Well, I don't know where the power supply is, so we'll try to light it up hopefully sometime next week, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see how far I get and if they have the power supply there. I haven't read that far in the directions, so I don't know for sure. Hopefully all this works when I get done. And all right, so, well, thank you everyone for spending almost 2 hours. I had a good time. A little bit of frustration. Me taking things apart not exactly the way they should have been. Caused me to burn some time. But I did get it done. So happy about that. So thanks again for everyone hanging out with me, chatting, having a good time. So let's see. Upcoming. Don't forget Buck at 9 p.m. immediately after this. All the times I'm mentioning are going to be Eastern time. So Wednesday is Woody Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Thursday night, Aligning the Stars does his live stream at 8 p.m. Join us on Friday for the HTM group live stream at 9 p.m. A lot of fun going on there. Saturday at 6 p.m. Trek Mods will be live streaming, and then following at 9 p.m. on Saturday is Canadian Starships. Both are fun to watch. Good times. Then Sunday, Funday, 4 p.m. is the another group HTM group live stream. Join us then. Different set of guys usually on Sundays from Fridays, but we all have a good time together. Then on Monday, we have Donnie's Modeling Desk at 9 p.m. Then we're back to Tuesday. So then it'll be me again at 7 p.m. next week. So again, thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope I kept you entertained. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I'll have to learn to entertain you better. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're not, and hit the bell icon to be notified anytime I release new content. Until next time, bicycle.